So very quickly today, I want to share 5 habits that are going to help you achieve financial freedom very quickly, if you can be disciplined. The first one is frugality. If you can actually prioritize your needs over your wants and completely stay strict and disciplined with that, never ever spending your money, your income, whatever on things that you want as opposed to the things that you actually need, you're definitely going to achieve better financial freedom in good time. I mean, think about this. If you prioritize eating 2 meals a day over eating ice cream every time your friends say they want to go out and going out and getting drunk and spending money on expensive meals in overpriced Lagos restaurants, you're probably not going to be wasting money on things you don't need to, would you? The second one is actually creating an habit of investing. Because investing is going to help you create several streams of income, especially passive income, and things that don't require too much of your effort to keep them going to continue to generate wealth. For example, investing in real estate, right? If you build a bunch of rental properties, this is money that you're just going to continue to receive over time. I mean, yes, I understand that there's maintenance costs, but this is money that you just continue to receive over time without having to do too much or having to put too much effort into managing it. There are also other types of investments that you can do. I'm not really going to go into that. You can actually do some research on your own. But the one thing I'm going to add is buying Nigerian bank stocks is not an investment.
Whinest thou me?
Don't let anybody fool you. Do with that information whatever you please. The third thing is definitely budgeting, because budgeting is going to help you stick to a plan and a goal and, I don't know, stay frugal so that you don't overextend yourself to things that you don't need to. For example, after you've allocated all your funds, maybe 50% is for this, 30% is for this, 20% is for this, break them down further and use actual envelopes. This is something I used to do when I was a lot younger, right? If you intend to use only 20,000 naira on transportation and flying bike and keke throughout the month, make sure you put that in an envelope and you take that money out of there every day when you're about to go out and you might need to fly a bike or use keke. If you allocate 50,000 naira to food in a month, make sure you don't exceed the 50,000 naira that you put in that envelope ever. If the food finishes, start soaking Gary. That's your problem. And number 4 is understanding long-term financial goals and actually practicing delayed gratification, right? A lot of people struggle with this. You're unable to see the bigger picture you want to think about now. There's an analogy that I use to explain this to a lot of people, right? It's a lot better to plant your seed and watch it grow and then reap the fruits of your labor in future, getting like 20,000 other seeds, than it is to eat your seeds today. If you eat your seeds, you have no tree, you have no fruit, you have no product, you have no more seeds to later reinvest or eat or use in your old age when you're about to die. Like, believe it or not, people will abandon you when you are old and you have nothing. You want to actually start preparing for that stuff now, and you want to put things away
in order to take things away.
And number 5 is just general financial literacy. Try to read books about finances, psychology of wealth, psychology of money, the millionaire mindset, Eat That Frog. There's so many books. Like, read books, follow people like Ali Abdaal, follow other content creators that you know are going to give you sound advice, because there's a lot of people who get their first money and the first thing they want to do is buy a Benz, for example. You want to make sure you're not one of those people. Some of the richest people in the world that I know drive Toyotas. They don't drive luxury cars like Lamborghinis or anything, because those things are actually not assets. They are liabilities, and they are depreciating liabilities. They are going to cost you money to maintain, and then they're going to lose money and lose value the minute you drive them off the lot. It makes no sense. And yes, I think a wiser person will go to a car lot and drive out with a Toyota Corolla with more gas mileage and a lot of fuel economy, because PMS is actually very expensive in this economy.
Let the poor thief go, let the poor brief.
As opposed to somebody who goes and buys like a 8-plug or 12, I don't know, V12 engine or whatever. Like, why would you do that when you know that you're struggling financially? Just get more financial knowledge, become more financially literate. This is not stuff they're going to teach you in schools, and you want to make sure you take that away so that you can be better and do better and ultimately be more financially free as you grow. Hopefully these tips have helped. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and you're welcome.